Kavett, and can you believe that it is New Year's already? If you're heading to a New Year's party, why not make this adorable miniature top hat? To make this project, you'll need gold glitter tape, silver glitter tape, black duct tape, a duct tape core, the label from a 20-yard solid roll of duct tape, scissors, a star pattern, a headband, a thumbtack, a piece of wire, a pen, a craft knife, and a crafting board. So we're going to begin by covering our duct tape label with our black duct tape. Cut off the excess and then repeat that on the other side of the label. So now that our label is covered on both sides, we're going to use a thumbtack to poke 2 holes right in the center, and be sure to ask an adult if you need help with this step. Now grab your wire and just poke it through both of those holes. Now you can set that aside and make a piece of duct tape fabric out of your black tape that measures about 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches. Now grab your duct tape core and place it right on top and then trace the inside. And now cut out that circle. So once you have your circle cut out, we have all 3 components to our hat. So to attach them all together, begin by attaching the brim to the duct tape core. You want to make sure the wire is sticking out the bottom, and then just place the core right on top and carefully center that up. Once you have that in place, you can just use a few small pieces of tape to attach it right on the inside. So continue adding tape to the inside until it is securely attached, and here I have one that I already finished. You can see that I've added quite a few small pieces of tape. Now we're going to attach the top of the hat. So we're going to cut a piece of black duct tape that is a little bit longer than this circle. Place that right on top and then flip it over and cut a few lines into the overhang. Now we're just going to place that right on the top of the duct tape core and very carefully fold over the excess. And that's why we cut these lines, so that they could overlap each other and look a little bit neater. And now we're going to add 2 more pieces of tape that are crossing the other ways so that we can cover the entire top of the duct tape core. Once the entire thing is covered, once again, just cut more lines into the overhang and then fold them down. So now you can see that this is starting to look like a miniature top hat. Now we just need to cover up all of this with a long piece of black duct tape. And now we have our basic miniature top hat. You can decorate this however you like, but I want to decorate mine with gold and silver glittery stars for New Year's. So to do this, take your glitter tape and lay down a strip that's a couple inches long. Grab your star pattern, and you can just print out any size star that you like from the computer and cut it out. Then just trace that onto the glitter tape. Once you have that traced, carefully use your craft knife to cut it out. Now you can peel away the excess tape. Carefully peel up your star from your crafting board and then stick it onto your hat. And you can cut out as many stars as you like. I have a whole bunch here that I did beforehand. So now you can go ahead and cover your top hat completely with stars, like this one that I made earlier. So now to be able to wear it, we're actually going to grab our headband, and I want this to be a little bit off center, so it sits kind of on the side of my head. So just put it on the headband about where you want it to sit, and twist those wires that we had left hanging earlier. You can just twist the wires around the headband. And to really make sure it stays in place, just grab one more small piece of tape and tape that down. And that's it. Now we've made this adorable New Year's Eve miniature top hat. So be sure to subscribe to the Duct brand for even more DIY videos just like this one. And I hope you all have a fabulous New Year.